Hey guys, it's me again, Leri. Thanks for clicking on this video, and for today we will be talking about the top 10 things an ESL teacher should have. The first one on my list is this little whiteboard, and of course it comes with an eraser and a marker because this is essential, especially if you don't have any teaching aids about the topic. You can draw, for example, tree, and then you can spell it out. T-R-E-E, tree. Just like the traditional classroom setup, they always make use of their blackboard or their whiteboard. And this is helpful as well, especially when you teach online, because you will have the actual writing shown to your student. For example, letter A, you can show them how to write letter A, B, C, because some students find it hard to write the letter. There are also students who do R like this, which is a little bit funny because we didn't learn it that way. I don't know about you, but I learned how to write R this way. So you can show the student how to write the actual letters using this whiteboard. One more thing, you can use this whiteboard to emphasize on words or sentences. For example, hi, my name is Leri. And then you can erase that part, this Leri part. You can put the student's name. Hi, my name is Amy. That way the student can easily grasp what you're trying to say, because apart from hearing it, he or she can also read it. Another tip, you can have an extra, if budget permits, and write the phrase using a permanent marker. You can write something that you often use in your lesson, and you don't have to rewrite everything over and over again for every class, especially if it's a beginner student. So that's it. This little thing can move mountains for you. Yahoo! Next, number 2 is an organizer for your stuff or your teaching aids. I will show you mine. So this is my organizer. I just have a few flashcards. So you can put all your flashcards here. If you have flags, you can also put it right there. So I have here colors, occupation, parts of the house, numbers. I used Uno cards because I ran out of ink. And yeah, the typical places that you often use in classes: school, market, farm. I will just show it to you if you want. Like this. So all of these are just printouts. I didn't really buy flashcards because I like to do it myself. These are also printouts. I cut them all and turn it to something like this. And this way you can even choose your own design or whatever you want to print out. So yeah, you need an organizer for that, so that your stuff will not be scattered around and you know where to find them. The third one is this clock. So you can just move the arms around whatever time it is of the day. So you can explain, hi, good morning. Oh, it's already 12 o'clock. So we say good afternoon. The fourth one is my friend Woody right here. I just found this around the house. Bought this in IKEA. And it served as a display somewhere there. So yeah, this is really effective, especially when I'm teaching my students the song head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. I point on the head, shoulder, knees and toes, knees and toes. If you don't have this, you can make use of a doll like this one. This baby right here who's always sleeping. Baby alive. This is also a toy of my sister. So you can sing along. If you have Barbie dolls, that's also effective. Head, head, shoulder, knees and toes, knees and toes. Yeah. Aside from that, your student will also enjoy and find it funny that you have a baby doll. As long as you make the lesson fun and engaging, then you will do just fine. You can also use this for explaining some actions like walking or kicking. Kick the ball, like that. So the student will understand you more, especially if it's the first time that he has heard that word. Fifth one on my list is a storybook, or any book that you have. You should have at least one. But I suggest make use of a storybook because there are some students who book free talk classes. So you just have to blabber and talk about random things. And sometimes the student could request a story from you. Teacher, I want to hear a story, like that. And that happened to me once, and I didn't have a storybook prepared. I just made up a story and then showed him some pictures, and the class has gone pretty well. Yahoo! So yeah, I suggest you have a storybook. But this is the one I always have around. Only because this has a lot of trivia in it. I wonder why trees have leaves. They're all full of questions. I wonder why. And it doesn't only revolve on this topic. It actually has questions like, what are old plants good for? What are plants good for today? So at the end of your lesson, you can give your student a trivia to end your class. This is effective for advanced level students. For example, okay, the trivia for the day. Why do plants have flowers? And then just read it to them, and I assure you they will love it. If you don't have this book, you can just search for trivia and you can end the class using that kind of approach. Number 6 is this microphone or any musical instrument that you have at home. It could be a small guitar or a ukulele like this, and you can sing along, play along with your student. You can be very flexible with this microphone. You can use it to hear from your student. You can use it to ask your student to speak. For example, my name is Leri. Do that. And then your student will get the signal. Number 7 is my handy dandy clear book, which I've shown in my previous video. This contains a lot of reward system, and you can ask your student, what's your favorite sport? And then he might say basketball. So you could show him this ring, and at the back you have the balls. Every time your student gives a correct answer, ask your student to shoot the ball. Like that. And then woo! Oh no! Try again! Woo! Shoot! That way you encourage the student to answer and be eager to give the correct answer. Because basketball is his favorite sport, and you associated his favorite sport with your learning activity, so very effective. And number 8, speaking about sports and learning activities for your student, give him a reward. So make use of your trophy. We are down to the last 2 things that you could use when you teach online, and if you have reached this part of the video, please leave a thumbs up and click that subscribe button. I'm not sure whichever part here, but it's down here, down the video. You will see that red subscribe button, and then just click it so that you will be updated every time I post new videos about tips and tricks of working from home, teaching online, public speaking, voiceovers, and a lot more. And I'm very much excited to share all the things that I've learned with you. Yahoo! So stay connected and click that subscribe button right there. Number 9, I used this ever since I've started teaching, and it has been very helpful for me, especially when I praise my students. For example, oh, good job, so that they know that I'm praising them. They can understand what I'm saying because they can read it here, and it has a star showing that he's done something good or he's done something correct. And I I also put emoji so that I can use it for asking questions like, are you happy today? Or, oh wow, that's very good. Or, are you okay? Are you okay? Like that. Oh, I love it. So yeah, I just used wooden spoon and sticked it using double-sided tape. It's very effective. And we are down to the last one, number 10. Don't underestimate the power of your name tag because the student might forget your name or the parent. So the student already had fun in your lesson, but then nakalimutan niya pala ang pangalan mo. And at the last minute, you have to remind him, thank you for having me as your teacher. Once again, I am Teacher Leri, and I will see you next time. So yeah, and that's pretty much it. Those are my top 10 things that an ESL teacher should have. You were able to get an idea or 2 or 3 or more from this video. Please like, subscribe, and share this video, share the information so that a lot more teachers can learn with Leri. Yahoo! Thank you very much for staying with me. If you have any comments or suggestions on my next video upload, you may comment them down here and I'll be very happy to answer them for you. I promise to get back to you as soon as I can. Let's learn together every day and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!